So we decided to AI our heifers this year, our replacement heifers. And what that basically means is we get them up, so today is the 6th, I think, and we will put I'll open these up in a second, a CIDR in. And what this does is it releases progesterone, so it basically tells the cow's body not to cycle. So the goal in AIing artificial insemination is to sync their cycle so that they will calve in a much smaller window. So normally, like our big group, we have a 3-month calving window, which honestly works out great for the beef business because we have, steers that are ready at different times of the year instead of all together. The benefit to doing it with the heifers and syncing them to calve in a smaller window is that we can be more efficient and keep a better eye on them. We can monitor them even more because heifers like to, be stupid. And they like to have problems. So it's gonna make us more efficient with the heifers. We got to pick out the semen that we're using. So we got to look at a catalog and scroll through different bull semen. Sounds really fun, right? And kind of pick who we're gonna breed them to. And at the end, so we'll put the CIDRs in, and then a week later, we'll inject them with Fertigel, I'm not really sure how to say that. It's real high-tech lingo right there. At the same time that we put this in. So this basically stimulates follicular growth so that when we pull the CIDRs out in a week, hopefully the follicle in there will be ready to ovulate. I'm using a lot of big words that I don't normally use. So we've never done this before, if you can't tell. So we're kind of learning as we go, and we're excited to see how this does for us, really. So I'm gonna go ahead and have these ready to go. You always want to wear gloves when using any of this. I don't need extra hormones in my system. I'm already back and forth as it is, so always wear gloves. PPE. 2 cc's each. Big old long glove. I'm gonna tie a hole in that. Oh, my lungs aren't big enough. There we go. I'm just gonna poke a hole in there. Will you hold this? Will you hold my lube bucket? Oh, all the way in the, oh, that is some thick stuff. So you're gonna hold that and just squeeze on that a little bit. I think that was way too much lube. I don't think I needed that much. All right. So this is a CIDR gun, brand spanking new. Never been lubed. There's a lot of lube jokes going on today. So then we're gonna stick it right in there, and that's a handy dandy little 2-cent contraption. You're all lubed. Now I'm ready. Give me a cow. Okay, sometimes there are too gentle of animals, and then they don't want to go anywhere that you want them to go. So. Okay, yeah, I definitely don't know what I'm doing here. Let's see. These are kind of not broken. It's very slippery with all the lube. There we go. Okay. So we want the tail that way. Then this little string just hangs out. She's a little jumpy, and actually it's it's fine. I would normally want it down here, but this is okay. Because if it's sticking out the wrong way, other cows will chew on it and pull on it, and that's what we'll pull it out by in a week. Oh, I think she broke my foot. And look, you can see where we branded last time, how it's scabbed over, and so now the scab's falling off. So then once this heals, it'll grow back white. So it's kind of cool. I wouldn't say AI like mitigates the risks necessarily, but it definitely makes us more like efficient in how we care for them, because we'll know exactly when they're supposed to calve, assuming they all take, which not all of them take. It's like what, 50 to 60% success usually. Yeah. But we'll at least have like a good window where like we are here and we know when they're supposed to calve, so we can keep an extra close eye on them. You know, go into labor and then they just give up, or, you know, they don't know what to do. Not all the time, but a lot of times. This way we will have, again, an exact window of time when we need to be ready. So like we're gonna put up, we're closer to calving time, now that we know the exact day they're supposed to calve. We'll put them up in this big pen, and I'm gonna get some cattle cams and like have cameras on the pen at all times, so that even when I'm not here or he's not here, we can still watch them. So it's just gonna make everything, hopefully, go so much smoother.
And also they'll, sooner you get them on the ground, the sooner they'll be growing and making money. The more weight they put on, pounds equals money, cash.
Less time, more money.
Yeah.
That's how farming doesn't go. It's more time, less money with farming. What's today? Wednesday. Next Wednesday, we'll take the CIDRs out, give them another injection, and then 2 days after that, like an injection to get them like back like to cycle, and then we'll have our AI tech come out. We don't do AI ourselves. Maybe one day, I don't know. This is enough learning for me right now. That is kind of what I was thinking.
So this is a tub. Sweeps the cattle around. I like this style because it's closed and they can't see what's on the other side, and they don't get nervous and don't even think about jumping or seeing the other cattle on the other side. And then it's also got a loadout over here, which that's got to be down and this door open, so you don't have to, if you go to load cattle out, you can back your trailer up to the side and don't have to run them all the way through the lane. And the chute, I really liked that. You can adjust it so when the cow goes in through the lane, they can't back up. On our other system, there's a door you have to slide, and this way you're not running back and forth. You can just keep moving them, shuttling them through here. And then the alleyway, you can just pull a handle down and it'll squeeze according to the size of cattle, so they can't twist around and get their head stuck, turn around and come back out, and just make everything go longer. Welded to the side here where this arm's spring loaded, so when it closes and the cattle go to back up, it stops and it'll slowly, it's got several different, as you work through the herd, or however many head you got in here, 10, 15, it just keeps closing on them and they can't back up and don't have a bunch of room to move.
I've been in the process of trying to design my own website, and I don't know about you, but I don't look like a website designer, so this is all trial and error. The website is up, but the homepage is not working, so you can still order beef if you're local. Don't be trying to get that stuff shipped, because I don't ship beef. When we started the beef business, I think at the heart of our doing that was to just provide something locally, because there's so many people in our community that I just don't want to ship beef. I know a lot of you have voiced your support and like, oh, we would totally buy from you. And what I would say to you is, while I do appreciate that, like, find your local farmer and support them, you know? Like, that's really at the heart of our direct beef business, is like, we support our community in various ways and try to spend our money locally to boost the local economy. So we wanted to kind of have that same brand, you know, and be just local community is so important. I would really encourage you to find somebody in your community, even within a few hours, because I guarantee you there's a local farmer or rancher near you or a farm store, you know, not just beef, but all kinds of protein, eggs, produce, honey. Like I guarantee you there's somebody close to you that would love to have your support since you're in that same community. Agriculture is the backbone of America, and if we don't support locally and support agriculture, whether it's a small farm or a big farm, then it's gonna die out. And I plan on doing this for a while, so I don't really want that to happen. I think that was everything. With me? Oh. Well, went better than I thought. What do you think?
Went good.
Our hat's knocking. This is basically gonna tell them all to stop. Like they're gonna all sync together. We're gonna bring them into cycle at the same time, and then we're gonna breed them at the same time. So ideally, they will all have babies at the same time. We will see how that goes, and we will update you in later videos. So we started this channel because we want to connect people with their food and their local communities. So if that's important to you and you want to find out what your local farmers and ranchers and people in agriculture are doing, then you should subscribe and watch more and follow along so that we can keep doing what we're doing. All right, so usually we're baling in a field, but today we're square baling on concrete. And the reason why is we are totally out of square bales. We sold out for the year. We have orders to fill, so we are unrolling round bales on the concrete, raking them up, and square baling them back and forth all day. We got to keep the horse people happy, so this is what we're doing. It's kind of cool. We've never had to do this before. Like we usually aim for about 20,000 square bales a year. I think last year we were right around 15 or 16,000, so we were quite a few thousand short. So you probably get about, I think it's close to 13 square bales out of a round bale. We have an accumulator that hits 10. It pushes the bales out, and once there gets 2 bales on this arm, this accumulator, it hits the hydraulics and pushes the arm up. And so each pile of hay that drops is 10 bales. So that's almost a full round bale. Okay, look, so here's the unroller, which if you remember back in the wintertime, in one of the previous videos of us feeding cows, this is how we unroll our round bales for the cows to eat. So now we're using it to bale hay. I didn't think that was, you know, we're getting double use out of it, so extra pays for itself, I guess. We'll just call it that. So if y'all saw the workout video, we finally got our hoop barn done. The wind cooperated. Dylan Taylor and his team got the tarp on, closed in the back, and we filled it with gravel. This feels like money right here, like so expensive. But we're ready to load this with square bales, and we're good to go. The hay is gonna be protected and covered, and I'm so excited to maybe possibly build 1 or 2 more of these. Thank you.